Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. This is day 2 of Focus Week, and I wanted to jump in here because I said that we were going to be putting our repositionable tabs on, and we are going to be putting our decals on, and we are going to be walking through the mindset section of the planner. So I have already started putting on my my repositionable planner tabs, and I just wanted to see they're not even perfect as I look at them through this camera. I'm just eyeballing this, you guys. Your planner does, you know, make it to your own. Yeah, that's crooked. I'm sorry. It might be the word too. Like, trying to get this stuff on straight is crazy, but don't be a perfectionist. That's all I have to say, or you'll never work through any of this stuff. It will never be as perfect as you absolutely want it to be. All right. So I'll work with that for now, and off camera try to do something else. But as you can see, I took my labels. January through April is here. I have May through August here, and I am going to do the last quarter with you guys so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to open up to, I have August, so I'm going to open up to September, and it is going to start at the very top. So we could just flip our book open, and then we can get our September tab, and we can go ahead and line it right up with the top. And then I like to line the white part, if you can see, with the white part of the page, right at the edge, and then right at the edge, and then hopefully stick it on down. And do you see how easy that was to come up? I love that about these tabs. They are absolutely repositionable. However, I will tell you that once you stick this tab on, don't try to peel it off because it is going to rip your paper. Another thing that you can do, because I am really loving, like, I am feeling the neutral look. You know, I love my planner to be very pretty, but I want to add the color when I want to add the color, and it just looks so nice, this neutral look here that I have going on. But what you can do is take maybe, I have one here, like maybe you could take your mild liners, right? And you can color the top of this tab, because it is a little matte. It's not as glossy as the repositional part. So you can color this with your marker, let it dry fully, and then put your monthly sticker on there, and then put it on. I think that would be cool too. So I'm interested to see how you guys work that out. So let's go back. Let's get our October sticker. And what I'm going to do is hold this month up. And let me just get in frame here. I'm going to hold this month, the whole month up. I have my October there. I'm going to hold it, and then I'm just going to eyeball how I want this to look. Just going to eyeball. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then I'm just going to make sure it's lined up evenly, that it overlaps a little bit. You should be able to get 4 on the page. This light is shining in my eyes, you guys. I can't even see it that good. Okay, so I like the way that looks. So I'm just going to press it in. And if I have to move it later, I will. I have my November one here. I'm going to go to my November, start of my November. And that's my November. And I'm just going to lay it down nice and easy, right? And then make sure there is enough paper on the edge to do December. Now for these stickers, I wanted to put this on camera. It is like you got to fold it in half and then peel one side up here and then peel another side down here. And then what I like to do is I like to take the top of the sticker and just eyeball it in the middle of the tab and just line the top up with the top of the tab. And then just lay it across and just press it on in. And then pull off the back of this, if I could do it. Okay. Pull the back off of that. And then this one, all I have to do is just line it up with the bottom for December. And line it up with the bottom. And it should be perfect. And voila, right? Voila. See, I feel like this is, you see how there's this space in here? I don't like that. So I am going to move this one down some. I might have to move October down as well. Just to, yeah, I think I am. I'm going to move October down just a hair. Nope, I think that's good. No, I don't like it. I may be moving December up a hair, you guys, because I don't like that space. For some reason, it just seems like it's a lot of space there for me. This is what I'm talking about. Do not subscribe to perfectionism. It's counter to the culture. No, I'm joking. Y'all just pray for me because I'll be all night trying to get this perfect. All right, there we have it. I'll work on that a little bit later. But again, you can reposition those tabs and they will be nice. So look at that. She is so much. That just adds a layer of detail and depth that I am enjoying. So be a pre-order. Get your order in early so you can get these tabs because I'm loving them. They just make this baby. She looks like it just finishes her off, right? And it's covered by the frosted cover, so no damage will come to those tabs. They will be on there until you take them off. And I'm telling you, I did mine last year and it was a game changer, and they're still on there and nothing happened to them. Okay. And they're so easy to just flip to. So I love that. All right. If you ordered a decal, and most of you can put your decal up here because the decal is 2 inches and you have some space up here to do that with. I'm going to be a little different. And I am going to put my decal in the front. So what you have to do is it should be burnished on really well. I burnished everybody's to the transfer tape. So it just go over it real nice while it was in shipping. You just never know. Go over it real nice. Okay. And then pull it up. And boom, you got your clear transfer tape. And so now you can line this up real nicely. So I am going to line mine up right kind of in the middle here. And I'm going to put my D and my R on the line. Let me move this up so you guys can see. Move some of this stuff out of the way here. All right, here we go. So I am going to put my D, you see where the D and the R kind of loop? I'm going to sit those right on the line. And I am going to try to make this as straight as possible. And then the B will go down just a tad. And so will the Y. And there you have it. Then you just rub. Ooh, I'm rubbing way too hard, you guys. I done messed up my page trying to rub this in. So just rub it. Be careful when you take this off. This is no different than, it is sticky and it should not do any damage, but just be careful that your page does not rip. And now I'm going to go from a corner somewhere. I should have I need a whole, I need something to lift that up for me. These nails ain't doing it. All right. And then you just pull that back gently. And that should just come right off. And there is my decal. And I love it. It's so pretty, right? So pretty. Okay. And I believe this is the white opal decal. The white opal. So that's my decal. Those are my tabs. I said that we were going to do that. We were going to do our decal. We were going to do our tabs. And I wanted to get into the mindset section of the planner. So let's just jump on in here to where we are. We talked about the 2020 mind map, and I'm going to see if I can lighten that up for you guys a little bit. All right. We talked about the 2020 mind map, and now we're going to go into this vision board over here. The vision board is, and let me just make sure we're focused. Okay. The vision board here is going to be your vision statement for the year. And if I have my planner here, I will show you, I will tell you what our vision statement was for the last year. Here it is. All right. This is my current planner. I do use my planner. I do love her. My little piggy came off on her. If you've seen any of my videos, you know I had a little piggy there. This is the cover that I had last year. I told you the tabs were a game changer for me. And I even added a little pin loop to the back. So that is an option that you guys can do. So I'm just letting you know I love all the stickers. Okay, I use my planner immensely. All right, now, so let's get into, and I had a decal last year as well. All right, so let's get in here to, I use my, for paydays, I told you guys I did paydays, RMB paydays, and then this is when we got paid the same day. So let's just open this up so you can see what we did last year. This is our vision board. I didn't put action steps in here because I wrote them in my planner on a weekly, monthly basis because they are aligned with not just my financial goals, but my life goals, like the new normal, new net worth program, and, you know, doing some investments and things like that. So our vision statement was, our vision is to assist families in changing their financial destiny one budget at a time. So we wanted to be the change. That was the statement. Then my word of the year is renew. And I just made a sticker out of that and put it here. The year before that, I had set apart, and it was in stickers as well. And it was like letters, so I've spelled out the word with letters. So if you don't have the best handwriting, as you guys can see, mine is not the best, you can use stickers, you can use, decals, whatever you choose to do. We do sell decals on the shop for $5 a piece, so you can always place an order for a decal. I didn't write in here because I'm so meticulous about my planner and how I'm writing, but I did write down my statement, and you see it ran all the way over, and it is Romans 12:1-2, and it is basically talking about being transformed by the renewing of your mind. Okay, so this is where you're going to tie into, everything is going to tie in together, right? Everything is going to tie in with your vision statement and your word of the year and your verse of the year, right? It's all going to kind of tie together. So, and your verse of the year is down here. So I don't know these things yet. It's a little early in the game for me. I start to really drill down into some of this stuff come November. So, but I wanted to get this out here earlier and early enough so that you guys can start thinking about these things. So the one thing that for the word of the year, what I do is I take maybe a blank sheet of paper, and I have one here, right? And I begin to just write some words down that I want to focus in on. So, transformed, um, balanced, balance. And I am going to show you guys what I did in my journal. Hold on one second. Okay, so this was my journal for 2020. And when I was setting things up, I began to just write down some words. Faithful, brave, consistent, intentional, leader, grateful, powerful, like things that kind of came together for me. And it turned out that my word of the year turned out to be set apart. And then these are all the words that I had wrote down. And then sometimes I go back to this and pull from this list to see where I am in these plans. And so I love these that I have this to draw from. So this is kind of like a brain dump of sorts for your word of the year. Clear your mind of the things that you want to do and to accomplish. You know, you want to be consistent in your finances and in other areas of your life. That's a good one for me. I'm trying to create these routines. And if you are in the Facebook group, the collective, you will see that those routines are trying to help me live into being filled with joy and peace. And so grateful. I have a shirt on right now that says gratitude. And I mean, I'm telling you, it is something about gratefulness that just propels you forward in your journey, right? And so these are some great words. My word for 2020 was set apart. My word for 2021 was renew. And then I am going to go ahead and do a list like this again and just write some words down. And so that's what I would encourage you to do as well. Now, when we talk about these 3 goals right here, these 3 goals are the 3 goals that you cannot leave out of 2022 without completing. They are your non-negotiables. So in our 2021 financial binder, we wanted to save $10,000. That is definitely going to happen. We wanted to launch the New Normal, New Networth program. We absolutely did that. And we wanted to invest in some real estate, and we haven't quite gotten there. I don't know if we are going to get there by the end of the year, but we have been being mentored. We have been working with people who do this. And so we are on the path. Some of these goals that they may extend into the next year. Like when we purchased our house, it was an 18-month goal that we saved the $15,000. So it was a goal for this year, but it extended into the next year. And so that may happen because these goals right here are going to take all that you have. They are going to take your diligence and budgeting and saving and really strategically aligning your cash flow with these goals. And I often say that in the New Normal, New Networth program, one of your goals should absolutely, without a doubt, hands down, be your savings promise. If you have never saved $10,000 in a year, that should be a goal. Because you definitely need to have this. You have to look at that every day. Why do you want to save that $10,000 and how are you going to do it? So that's why. And then you come into your action steps, how. And so that should all correlate into what your word of the year is. How is it going to hold you accountable? If you ever need to come back to it, how is it going to hold you accountable? And I will show you guys that my set apart, I made a whole planner around it. Hold on one second. Okay, this is my planner. I moved down to a little one, but this was my planner when I was doing all this. And so this is, look, for the new normal, new net worth program. This is my letter from me, from my future self to me. We do this in the program. It helps with goal setting. And I would hopefully want you guys to join the program and walk alongside with us with this. We're going to be doing this in December as a team. All right, so this is my planner here. And just trying to see. So my bun lady, she's always with me wherever I go. Just trying to open up to the space where I have, I guess it might be back here. Or maybe I took it out because I do not see it. Nope, I do not see it. Well, I thought I was going to be able to show you. It is a portion in here that I wrote down all about being set apart and what it meant to me. And yeah, it's not in here. Nope, it's not in here. So, oh, maybe it's back here. Nope. All right, well, I don't want to hold you guys up with this, but yeah, so, all right. But I wrote it out, and I want you to write it out because it's something that I look at every single day, and it should be something that you focus in on, that you're intentional about, that you are intentionally coming back to look at this vision board to really focus in on what you are doing when you start to fall off track. You got to get back to your vision board and why you are trying to accomplish these goals. Okay, so, and these action steps. All right, so that is that. Now, once you have these goals, like let's just say you're trying to save $10,000 in a year. If you're trying to save $10,000 in a year, then one of your quarterly focuses, let's just say we broke $10,000 down into 4 quarters. We'll just do that real quick here. So divided by 4. You could put save $2,500 per quarter, right? So that could be a quarterly focus. How am I going to save $2,500? We help you in the program by doing savings challenges to help you to get different things set up. First, before you even start on your promise, we need to make sure that you have an emergency fund in place. So if you do not have that, we negate the savings promise altogether. And we begin to work on that emergency fund first. That's first things first. If you have no emergency fund, you have got to get that as quickly as possible so that we can make sure that you're in good positioning for when an emergency happens. First quarter, you know, you will put $2,500 per quarter. You could also put in here different things like if your second goal was to like us, we're trying to do our backyard and the project is like, you know, how many thousands of dollars. So we might want to say we need to save that. If we want to budget for a trip in the second quarter of the year, we could put that down. If we have a work conference or a spiritual conference that we want to attend, we could put that down. If there are things that we want to do in our life that's going to bring us happiness and joy, then we need to financially plan for those things. And so that's what this quarterly focus is going to be. If there's something in your business that you need to have done, your quarterly taxes, you can write that down. If there is something that you're going to need in the fourth quarter, like Christmas gifts, you can write that down to start your sinking fund. So that might not be in the fourth quarter, that might be in the first quarter, but it will be realized in the fourth quarter. So things, you got to start planning and preparing to really walk through this. And that leads us over to our project section. This project section is going to allow you to really detail out some projects that you want to get done. Like I was talking about the backyard, or we've already detailed that out because it's already starting in this last quarter. But I do want to do our pantry next year and our laundry room. So these are house projects you could put down. This could be a new car purchase. This could be remodeling a room in your house. This could be a conference that you want to attend. It could be a vacation that you want to go on. You can detail it out here, whatever the project is, the start date, the end date, and the estimated cost. Now you can start bullet pointing. Okay, so if the estimated cost is $1,000, I want to go on this trip by the second quarter. That means I need to have $500 per quarter. Okay, so here we go. We need to go ahead and save $500 in the first quarter and $500. We can go back here and put this on our quarterly focus, 500 in the first quarter, 500 in the second quarter. And it just depends on where in the trip is going to fall if you could truly get 500 in. You might need to save $750 in the first quarter and then $250 in the second quarter. So that's kind of how that works. That you can break it down here, you can map it out, you can detail it and see how it fits in your plans. Then you further break that down, and we're going to go into that quarterly planning. We're going to go into quarterly planning, and we're going to go into how you would further break these goals down, these focuses down into your monthly spread. So you would be able to put down wherein you want to pull those funds from during your month. And then you would definitely break it down further monthly, eating that elephant one bite at a time on your monthly focus. And we are going to detail this right here. We're going to just spend one video on the monthly focus. And then we're going to go into how we prepare our weekly budgets and our expense trackers as well. So that is all that I have for you. If you go back up to the mindset section of the planner, the last page there is just the notes page that you could just spread out on and just really start to detail some things out. Here in the notes section, you got a checklist and like a graph paper down here. So that is it for this video. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this mindset section of the planner, just beautifying our planners and making it pretty. I'm so excited about these tabs, you guys. When I open that up and I see them, they just bring me so much joy. So I am excited about that. I hope you are too. I am so happy you are joining me on this journey. Please give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and tell me exactly what your favorite part of the planner so far is as you are going along in this journey. If you have any questions, comment below and I will answer every last one of them. And until next time, budget bosses, don't forget to stay on task and on budget. God bless.